Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I wasn't asked why I'm convinced Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At Enchain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Good afternoon, everybody. It looks like we are live just after 5. Just bringing back my professionalism. It is Monday, the 15th of March, 2021. And we are broadcasting live on Twitch because YouTube have already kindly taken down 2 of my channels and are preventing me from editing my shows and are deleting episodes. So we had to find an alternative. So now what we do, broadcast live on Twitch, every day live at 5. In fact, there's going to be more shows coming just so I can add more content about the genuine Bitcoin. Broadcast on Twitch, upload the trailer or part episode or whatever onto YouTube for broadcast a week later. But we upload the episode immediately onto Streamanity, where you can set your own fee according to how you judge the quality. Shout out to people in the chat box already. Oxono and a Raven Shield in there as well. And Odin Horus. Great stuff. Some new names in there. Alrighty, people. Right, a few things I want to get through today, but we'll open up with this because I think what I'm going to call this show Mad for Mining. Mad for Mining. Yeah, so where is it? Just have a quick look at this because I can't be dealing with the screen moving on CoinDance every few seconds. Here we go. Look at this. So we've got mining over 7 days, and as we can see, there was via BTC, there was Binance on there, F2 Pool is on there, BTC.com is on there, and now they have all been thrown off the chain. Look at this. So the only ones I have questions about here are Solo Mining, because I don't know anything about them, and F2 Pool. But what we can be sure about is Hathor is friend, Tal is friend, Mempool Norpool is friend, Matterpool is friend, SV Pool is friend, other mining pools is friend. So we only have potential foes of Solo Mining and F2 Pool because I'm not too sure about them. But that's pretty good. So the reason I think this mining is going on is because, as we know, the Tulip Trust. In fact, let's bring it up as we were talking about this. Should I? Yeah. We'll bring up the. Do you know what? I should actually have the Tulip Trust document in one of my charts. I might have that. You know what? I'm going to bring that up. Tulip Trust redacted. Let's see what this brings up. Oh, come on. Redacted. That's the one we want. Here we go. Bringing that one up. This is the Tulip Trust document. Right, we'll copy that. We will put that in a file here. Put it in red because of tulips. Into the URL. There we go. But Tulip Trust. There we go. Have that as a double T. Thank you, Nya. In red. Add. Bring that round to there. We'll have that in the chart box. Rock and roll. Thank you, Nya. So the Tulip Trust doc, as we've said here. So it says here it was created on Thursday. And this is Thursday, the 9th of June. Where there was 1,100,111 Bitcoin that Dave Kleiman had received from Craig Wright in order to create a trust. And in 2011, 1.1 million Bitcoin, as we've worked out, is roughly 17% of the overall circulating supply at that time. It is huge. So whoever it was that was mining that amount must, and to put that amount of energy and resources into accumulating that amount of Bitcoin, must have had an extremely deep fundamental understanding of Bitcoin to have put that much energy into it, to have bothered accumulating that many. So in other words, what I'm saying is, Craig is Satoshi, that we already know. He understood the value of this thing. Like, we need this thing now. Now, the reason this was set up is because Bitcoin is a commodity. And a commodity can only be a commodity. A commodity is something being common to everyone. It's in the name. Is if no one controls it. So, meaning that no one controls it, it means it can be tampered with because it is not centrally controlled. Now, the way you tamper with something in order to F it up, like Blockstream have done and Roger Ver and his crony mates, is that you tamper with the signatures. Because it's the signatures that hold everybody on the network to account, which means that no one can do anything on the network that nobody else would know about, which means that no one person controls it. No one person can do anything that nobody else would know about, as I just explained. This is what makes it a commodity, common to everyone, which is why Coolcoin and Bcrash are not commodities. They are securities and they have no fundamental value. They're absolute pieces of digital dog shit. Now, the purpose of this is because CSW, Satoshi Nakamoto, knew that the temptation for other parties to mess around with Bitcoin would be too great for them to resist. So this here that we're looking at, the Tulip Trust, is Bitcoin's insurance policy. And this was going to be designed literally to wipe all the shitcoins away after the period of dilution and decentralization came to an end on the 1st of January 2020. But the thing is, Bitcoin, I think, has grown like even way beyond the popularity. I say way beyond. Even it's grown in price far more than even CSW anticipated, because even he probably could not have anticipated the likes of Tether going in, pumping the price literally to the moon, like absolute insanity. So with that, well, obviously price discovery is what attracts other people into it as well. So many people have gone into it. So many people have been misguided. Wealthy people as well. It would be too dangerous to use this to wipe all these shitcoins away. So now what are you going to do? You know, you've got this. This could literally wipe all these shitcoins off the face of the planet. And we're just looking for figures here. CoinCrap, just to remind ourselves, we are looking at the 24-hour trade volume. Look at this. So the 24-hour trade volume is 24 billion. Now, even if we let's just multiply the Tulip Trust to find out how much that is worth now. Here we go. Go 1.1, 100,000. There we go. Multiplied by whatever the price is. 56,000. 56,000. Oh my God. So the value of this Tulip Trust alone, which was only the Bitcoin that was mined up until, 2011, the value of that alone is now worth $61 billion. Just that one alone. $61 billion. So effectively it's 3 times. It's 3 times the trading volume of core coin. It would literally absolutely destroy it. Like absolutely, like literally it would just be gone. Like absolutely be gone. It's insane. But like I said, too many people are now wrapped up in this thing. Too many wealthy people. It would be dangerous. So what I'm saying, what I'm sort of pointing towards is, what are you going to do? What is the strategy now? Well, as we know already, the price of BSV is suppressed by these shitcoiners. And you can see it quite clearly in the shorts here. And so what these shitcoiners are doing, because they don't understand any of these other metrics, the only thing they understand is price. That's the only thing they look at. Ups and downs of price. The price is the only thing that they know how to control it. So all they're doing is mining it and then dumping it, like suppressing the price. So first of all, they need to be taken care of. So in order to make sure that they're taken care of, you need to be mining it like a madman. Literally mining it like a madman, which is what is going on here. We've got Hathor and Tal effectively tag teaming each other. Hathor taking care of the small bullshit blocks with like small amounts of data in it. Hathor mining the mega blocks, and then Mempool Norpool also in the mix. Mining sort of like some mid-range blocks, some big blocks as well. SV Pool in there helping, which means that these shitcoin enterprises now, Binance and I guess via BTC, probably because they've been shoved off the chain because they didn't want them there. That's why they're no longer on there, because it was those shitcoin enterprises that are responsible for suppressing the price. So not only do you want to shove them off the chain so that they don't have any, you have to be mining it in order to get them off in order to diminish their supplies, so that these shitcoin enterprises can't suppress it. But then something else has to be coming along in the future. So this is part of a long-term plan. First of all, get rid of these shitcoin enterprises, dilute their holdings of BSV so that they have no financial power over it. Yeah, and then what? Well, I would speculate utility. Like I said, I think we've got let's just bring that picture up again, obviously, because it's well worth reminding ourselves. I think I've got it here of just the ones that we currently know about, which are Unisor, EHR Data, GeoSpock. Let's bring it up. You can find the image. I know it's around here somewhere. See if Twitter lets me find it. If not, don't worry. Right, let's just bring this up again. Here we go. Show images is what we're after. Around here somewhere. Yep, got it. That's the one. Are you kidding me? I don't have this in show images. Oh. Right, hold on. Let me just find this then. I see it every day. See it every day. That's the one. Come on, bring it on. There we go. So going back to this, first of all, you shove all of, and also remember, the Tulip Trust, the 1.1 million BTC would have been used to dump BTC in exchange for BSV. So you would you could probably double, triple, quadruple your holdings of BSV, which is what you want to give you, to give you like economic power over it effectively. But now, if you're not going to use the Tulip Trust to dump and exchange for BSV, you now have to mine it like a madman, which is what's going on here. So it's just the process is just going to take a little bit longer, but it's much safer this way because it's done properly through competition. You outcompete them. They're being outcompeted now in the mining game. And so being outcompeted, you are now anticipating huge volumes coming on the chain. So look at this. This says annual transaction opportunity, 900 plus billion. 900 plus billion transactions just from Uniswap. And then EHR data, annual transaction opportunity, 350 plus billion. GeoSpot, 100 plus billion. You know, these are huge markets. So personally, what I'm saying is, I think, you know, because first, if these shitcoin enterprises had a load of BSV and then the value of BSV shot up due to the transaction volume coming on chain, again, they're just going to use it to keep the price suppressed effectively forever. Because they'll just keep mining and dumping, mining and dumping, mining and dumping. So now what you want is you want to keep them off the chain. You want to mine it like a madman and then be anticipating these huge volume of transactions coming on chain. You know, and then suddenly these shitcoin enterprises are going to be like, actually, we actually need this now. We want this, not for dumping. We want it because we suddenly realize we're holding an absolute bag of shite. Pretty much is how it's going to work. So this is fascinating to watch. But again, I'm just talking off the top of my head. That's why you don't want it. I mean, but again, I mean, you know, look at the mining profitability. This shows you how much they want it. Look at that. Look at that. It is effectively, it's almost like 33% more profitable to mine on Corecoin than it is on Bitcoin. So this goes to show you why the other shitcoin enterprises are not on it. So what is it that these what is it that these mining companies know? What is it that makes them want it so badly that effectively they're willing to forego a 30% opportunity cost of mining it? Well, like I said, something is coming. Something is coming. It's gonna be massive. So just quickly, again, I'm going to show you what my plan is as well to coincide with all this. I'm going to be doing my chart show in the mornings, like at 11 o'clock, pretty much. So that'll be, I mean, just going literally through all the charts, but they're fundamental charts. It's not just like price analysis bollocks, which is what all these shitcoiners do, like Lisa Edwards and all that, talking absolute crap. Huh. Yeah, and they still get like 14,000 views on this show. Like, unbelievable. Tough shit, whatever he calls it. So bulletin charts. I mean, look at this one this morning. So already got 73 views on that. I mean, numbers are going up. And then what I think I might do is do a comedy thing. So I entitled this one Crypto Comedy. So I'm just going to pick like one funny article in the afternoon to maybe do a news report on about 2 o'clock. And then we'll do this main show like live at 5, which is where I'm sort of like trying to encourage everybody to, you know, watch on Streamanity. But also everybody gets a chance to tune in live. So just going to be upping the level of, I don't know, content, I suppose, you know, for people to get a load of, because, you know, I'm literally one of the only people who doesn't talk absolute crap, because I'm not a shitcoiner. Pretty much. But let's have a look at some of these articles that I did find here that worth bringing. Yeah. This I mentioned. This was part of my crypto comedy thing that I did earlier this afternoon. And just looking back at it, you know, when you're doing a live show and the pressure's on and you realise you sort of like made a little bit of a mistake. This was the crypto truck that is currently on sale for $3.5 million. If you want to buy this shit. Like, it's a joke. And then I was looking at the history of the transactions on that particular thing, and it has been sold twice. So first of all, Pixel Pasta made it. Then it was transferred to Woodfield for the sale of two Ethereum. Then this Woodfield guy listed it for various different prices. At one point, he listed it for 222 Ethereum, which is around $300,000. Obviously, didn't get a sale for it. Eventually sold it for 0.2 because he obviously wanted his money back to invest in something else because he realized that was dead money. And this guy, whoever it is, Local Investment Token, has put it on for sale for 3.5 million. Who knows? Like it might get sold, but who knows? But my point is, when I was looking at the transactions here, this was the value. So it's actually 0.2 ETH. The value that it was sold for is actually $352. So the price of ETH there. I mean, I'm not used to looking at these figures. Maybe I should start looking at them. Timestamp to and from, value, what it was sold for, effectively, transaction fee. So even though it was sold for $352, the transaction fee alone was like $33, just below 10%, of the price, which is absolutely insane. But my point is, what's his name? Digogo, who does the Cold Fusion videos, was saying, this truck was actually sold for $300,000. Like, it wasn't. So you think people like him, that you've got a lot of respect for, might do their research and get it right. And I was just, hold on a minute, you've got that wrong. There was me not questioning anything you say because your other research seems to be so in depth, and I was just kind of like, taking it that you knew what you were talking about, and then I'm just like, mate, you're reporting the wrong stuff. How stupid is this? So, imagine there are so many Chinese whispers in this space with people just getting it wrong, like literally all the time. So it's just like, it's not good to listen to any shitcoiners anyway, but I've just been listening to Michael Saylor, again, talking absolute crap about his time in the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, bragging about how he was like working such long hours there and he did so well in it and he studied aeronautical engineering or something like that, space tech, whatever. And it's just like, mate, even you don't understand Bitcoin. All he's done is done the classic shitcoiner thing and thought about this. I mean, this is how stupid some of these shitcoiners are. This is it. One of my favourite. You know what? I might even turn this into an NFT. I find that hilarious. Like, this is Michael Saylor. He's just like, just scarcity make number go up. And it's like literally all they've done is that, it's a fixed supply, so therefore it's scarce. There's only going to be like 21 million. Well, as I said before, what is there holding the developers and to account so that they don't take control of the network? It's an obvious question. It's a critical thinking question. And then you are, the signatures. That's why they've attacked the signatures. And then like infinite scale. You need competition as well, proof of work. And again, all these shitcoiners never think about this. There's, decentralized is distributed. No, because if you do not have competition between those who distribute the network, you get collusion. Like a multinational, as I've said before, would you say a multinational company is decentralized? No, it's not. It has a central point of authority and control. Just because it's distributed around the world doesn't mean that it's not centrally controlled, which is the whole point of these shitcoins. They are centrally controlled because there is no competition between them. So I think to myself, I doubt I could deal with a workload at MIT Tech, and yet I have thought so deeply about this. I'm way ahead of him, and I can see how stupid he's being. This is Michael Saylor, who's a billionaire in his own right, and went to MIT Tech. So I have a little bit of imposter syndrome, I guess. It's like, how can you be smarter than this guy? Well, I can tell you, fundamentally, in this particular case, he is absolutely, categorically wrong. Crazy. But anyway, let's have a look at some of these articles. This was quite an interesting one, whoever this was. Again, just pointing out Tether, this guy had said here, over the past 30 days, Tether has printed $6.7 billion. That's $220 million every day for an entire month. He goes, that's how we got to 60k. I mean, but again, only 195 likes because shitcoiners wouldn't really understand that. They don't really want to hear it. And he said, getting to 70k will require even more printing. Maybe 500 million a day. Could happen. I mean, like, there is no value in that. There is no utility in that. It is just simply Tether pumping air into a massive bubble. Literally, that's all it is. You know, shitcoiners, shit for brains. That's all I can say on that one. Check this out. So this was an article on supply chains. And as we know, Uniswap, and congratulations to Stefan Nielsen getting a talk at the CC Forum in Dubai. And CC actually stands for Craft Coin, if my memory serves me correct. So he's done well there. We'll just close these. Oh! Bring that up again. Here we go. So this one said supply chain tokens see triple-digit gains as the global economy recovers. Supply chain projects like Origin Trail, Walton Chain, and Wabi have rallied in excess of 250% as blockchain interoperability comes into focus. Now, we all know that's an absolute piece of crap. Like, I can't even be asked to come into it. You know, supply chain tokens. They're effing tokens. Literally, they are effing tokens. Probably on Ethereum. Everything can be done on Bitcoin. Faster, cheaper, better, and more secure. You know, so articles like this are just so misguided. But again, I mean, I just get annoyed at incompetence and ignorance, to be honest with you. But you know, in a way, that's why I probably appreciate the people listening to my show, because even if I only get, you know, I don't know, like 20, 30 people listening, that's 20 or 30 quality people. Quality people, you know, who are going to be exceptionally wealthy in the future, and you know, we might be able to, you know, club together and make a difference, you know, because you've got intelligence there, intelligence, creativity, and initiative, you know, who understand why shitcoins are shit. Oh dear, oh dear. People have trouble believing that there can be this much dumbness in the space, but like there really and truly is. So I mean, again, they're realizing what blockchain technology can be used for. They just don't realize that everything is Bitcoin. Absolutely everything. All a blockchain technology is all a Bitcoin. The whole lot. And then literally it just comes down to speed, cost, and scale of the network. That is it. And this one is said, blockchain can stamp out fake news and rebuild trust in mass media. Well, exactly, it can do, but not on these pieces of shit chains with shit coins. You know, but again, I mean, they're realizing that, you know, truth can be tracked on chain. You know, and also because it's like an immutable source, or universal source of truth, Uniswap. So again, for the first time ever, we're going to be able to see who these experts are that we hear so much from, giving us all these statistics on what they are. And then you think, well, hold on a minute, where do they get their figures from? Well, they've just got them because they're experts. Well, who the hell are they? You know, give me a name. Oh, just a group of them. There's a group of experts. You know, you can't question the experts. Well, someone made an effing mistake somewhere, and we need to know, oh, well, the expert said that, so therefore we're not going to question it. That's absolute bollocks. You should question everything. You know, if you weren't going to question experts, you wouldn't question Michael Saylor and say, excuse me, mate, I think you might be wrong on that one because you bought a shitcoin. Because it's centrally controlled due to SegWit. And SegWit segregated the signatures. Which means whoever segregated the signatures now controls the network. And if the network is centrally controlled, it has no value. So why are you putting billions into this? Might be an idea to get it out. And like literally, all these people like putting all their billions into this, they will not be able to get them out. They will not be able to get them out. There are not enough what supposedly is stable coins in the market. I mean, look, we got a Tether market cap of $36 billion in Tether, and the entire market cap here is 1.7 trillion. 1.7 trillion. So you know, a trillion is a thousand billion. So, oh my God, like 1,000 billion. So, 100 billion is 1%. 100 billion, and there's only like a market cap here of 36. Like, when the market starts tanking, even these people that are saying, oh, I've got my money in stablecoins, the exchanges will collapse because they're shitcoin exchanges. They are going to run out of liquidity. People are going to lose everything. Literally everything. And it's all going to be flooding into Bitcoin, as in BSV, the entire market. Because these shitcoins do nothing. They are incapable of anything. They're not designed to actually do anything. People that make up this bullshit stories. I mean, as we all know, Polkadot doesn't even do anything. Polkadot's just simply a proof of concept. And it's got a market cap of like 33 billion. Absolute insanity. Total insanity. My God. I thought this one was quite funny. Just to do with NFTs. DC Comics launches Batman NFT collection, warns creators that nobody else can do the same. So they're creating these NFTs. That is, this is what's this one? The collection consists of 4 different designs. Each design has a limited number of copies, scarcity make number go up. So their value varies depending on their rarity. No, their value depends on how people value how people want them. Supply and demand. Because they didn't do anything. The most expensive token, a digital statue of Nightwing, costs $89.99 and consists of 1,850 copies. Selling all the tokens would generate DC Comics just under $1 million in revenue on the secondary market. Each token's value could increase a lot, especially considering the current hype around NFTs and shitcoiners with shit for brains. With all this like supposed value at the money, a value of money at the moment that is going to go to zero. DC Comics interest is not in vain. The world of digital collectibles is capturing the attention of large companies. Again, just jumping on the bandwagon. Accepting all these pieces of shitcoins. Again, you've got these hotels accepting Dogecoin. They just don't understand that it has no value. Imagine like doing all this work for Dogecoin or Ethereum or BTC or anything like that, and then it tanks to zero. How much? Are you gonna? Is that gonna affect your like balance sheet, profit and loss? Is your business gonna go bust? I mean, this is why it's really important to do your fundamental research, and why I'm trying to save people. Maybe I should be a superhero. Just a thought. Again, this one just to do with bears and stuff. $2.2 billion longs liquidated in 24 hours as a core coin price slides below 55k. What's it doing at the moment? I mean, Tether has been saving the day recently. Are they going to start like rattling off another $1 billion again? Who knows? But I mean, the Department of Justice is going to be on their case pretty soon if they do any more of that shit. This was an interesting social money platform Roll hacked for $5.7 million as social tokens dump. The Roll social token platform has become the latest to suffer at the hands of attackers who exploited the exchange for around $5.7 million. The Roll network allows users to mint branded digital tokens unique to their online presence in order to generate value and provide a way for fans and followers to show loyalty. It's absolute scams. Absolute scams. On March 14th, yesterday, the hot wallet on the Roll platform were attacked because it's a shitcoin, resulting in the draining of all the tokens, which the hacker converted to Ethereum using Uniswap, the announcement stated. Again, I mean, this Uniswap is just literally a facilitator of crime. There is no fundamental value in DeFi tokens and Uniswap and all that crap. Crypto loans, just like there's no value in gambling. You're just basically putting Bitcoin in somebody else's pocket. You're not conducting trade. It's the utility that allows you to conduct trade that gives it value. Gambling does not produce anything. Wealth is the production. Wealth is the ability to put a roof over your head. Food on the table. energy to pay your bills, producing stuff. Like Elon Musk said, let me just clarify for all the fools out there. If you don't make stuff, there's no stuff. Yeah. That is it. With gambling, there is no stuff. No stuff made at all. It demonstrates a use case. Maybe there's a little bit of value in that, but no real wealth value in that at all. This was something worth bringing up. I was thinking about how we can get away from using the term cryptocurrency. And I was just like, well, actually, it's in the white paper. Bitcoin is a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. It is quite literally electronic cash, e-cash. That's what it is. It is e-cash. It's not cryptocurrency. Crypto saying, oh, it's just crypto. It's a commodity. But a commodity can only be a commodity if it is real money. And real money is commodity money. And cash is the most liquid form of money. But real money, not tokens, not securities. So I was just like, you know what? That's what we need to start referring to it as. It is e-cash if somebody asks what it is. But then people are just like, oh, e-cash, it's got C at the beginning of the name, so cash and currency. But it's really not cryptocurrency. It's not. It is e-cash by true definition of the white paper. I thought the rest of these articles were just kind of funny. Just shitcoin is going on about how the anniversary of the massive crash in March, where I think it went down. It fell from like $8,000 to $3,000 in one day, something like that. There we go. It's no secret that March 12, 2020 marked one of the darkest days in crypto history. This was the day when KuCoin witnessed one of the largest single-day price dips in its decade-long existence, swooping from $8,000 to a staggering low of $3,600, albeit briefly, just for a matter of minutes. But again, they go, oh, could it do it again? Because they don't have, all they're doing is looking at an effing number going up and down. It's so stupid. But, shitcoiners, shit for brains, as I keep saying. And this was another article by Cointelegraph saying, oh, 60k meets whale sellers. 5 things you need to watch on Bitcoin this week. Again, you just need to watch the price going up and down, and scarcity make number go up, so therefore stimulus checks and all this crap. Again, they have they really have no clue. So anyway, I've been going for 36 minutes on that one. Rock and roll. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat box, and also please put your paymails and handles in the bottom. I see some new people in there today, which is exciting. Good stuff. Hope the news is getting out there. Sav Toshi, rock and roll. See you in there too. So Raven Shield, need your ones in there. Odin Hunus, see you in there. I need your paymail in there as well, please. I can't scroll up on my screen. Oh no. Hold on. Looks like the screen on my tablet has failed. I can't scroll up on the chat, guys. So you're gonna have to put your paymails at the bottom for me. Here we go. So Sav Toshi, you are first. Here we go. Opening that. Suave Toshi. Swiping to send on the way to you. Turning the volume up. There we go. That's the first one. Nice one. Raven Shield. What's Zelandistark? All right. It's an interesting one. See if that one fits. ZELADISDARK. And that's registered. Swiping to send on the way. Nice one. Diddy in there as well. Connor G. Nice one. Get these ones coming through. Diddy, not Duddy. This one's for you. Here we go. Swiping to send. Thanks very much. And Connor G, this one is for you, on the way. Connor G, yep. There we go, swiping to send. Sweet, Savtoshi says he got it. Xcode date, you'll have to remind me what your one was again. Can't remember. I'll just have to go through my list. Botcoin. Oh, Richard, that was Oxono, I think it was. I can't see any more in the list, guys, because I can't scroll back up and see everybody. So please put your handles and paymails in the chat box as soon as you can before we wrap up the show. 40 minutes has been a good one. Oh, that's the one. Vanilla BSV. Here we go. Right. Vanilla BSV at simply.cash. Oh, hold on. Cash is a nightmare for this. SIMPLY. Oh, is that going to register? Is Handcash going to allow me to register that one? Come on. Oh, hold on. BSV. Yay, got it finally. Fat fingers and all that. Swiping to send on the way. There we go. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Let me know how many people are listening and stuff like that. That'll do. Right, so remember, chart show tomorrow at 11 GMT, followed by a bit of crypto comedy at 2 p.m. And then we'll do the main live show live at 5 every day. So until then, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Joy given. Same time tomorrow. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.